Just when it seemed the Prema racing team would romp away to another title, round 2 at Vallelunga, where the playing field was reset in dramatic fashion. 40 drivers descended on the Roman circuit for round 2 of the 2025 Italian F4 Championship, where once again the series' incredible depth exceeded the 4,085 metre circuit's track capacity of 36. And so, as at Misano's season opening round, the field was divided into groups, with each driver to race twice for a place on the grid for Sunday's final. 4 drivers would not make the cut. It was a remarkable start to the weekend, even before the action on track got underway, as on the other side of the Atlantic Ocean, the Prema team in their first year racing in the NTT IndyCar World Series stunned the motorsport world when Robert Schwartzman, who finished 3rd in the Italian F4 Series a decade ago, took an amazing pole position for the Indianapolis 500. It wasn't the only shock pole position either. When an intense tropical storm lashed Rome just before qualifying, the track was saturated, but the warm conditions meant it would dry quickly too. Championship leader Kin Nakamura took provisional pole position in Group 1, but just as the track dried, some gambled on Pirelli's slick tyres. David Cosman Christopher stayed on the wets and had just broken into the 1 minute 45 second bracket when the red flag came out with a minute remaining, and the session would not restart. The PHM driver had thereby become the first ever Romanian to take pole position in the series' 12-year history in only his 5th ever car race.
I feel a bit nervous for tomorrow because I never started in the top 5, never, so for sure it's going to be a bit challenging with the start and with the battles in front, because there are a lot of experienced drivers. But yeah, I'll just keep my calm and hopefully we can do a great result also in the race.
Understandably nervous, David Cosman Christopher was passed by Kin Nakamura in race 1 as the Japanese star raced away to take his 4th win of the series. He then repeated the same on Saturday afternoon to take his 5th win so far this year, already placing Freddie Slater's 15-race win record from last season under threat. Whilst the Andretti team woke early in Indiana to prepare for the Indy 500, their junior driver Sebastian Weldon won race 3 on Sunday morning ahead of Mercedes AMG junior Alex Powell, who was back in form after a tough start at Misano.
Yeah, it was really good. I had an unfortunate qualifying on Friday evening, which put me in a really compromised position. Yesterday was a decent race, but happy to bounce back in this race 3 and come home with the first podium of the year, so it's really a good feeling.
So for Sunday afternoon's final, it was Prema 1, 2, 3 on the grid. Nakamura, Weldon and Stoltemanis. But that was as good as it got for the reigning champions, as Stoltemanis had driveline failure off the line, and Weldon and Nakamura clashed into turn 1. Sebastian suffered a puncture, Kin lost the front wing, but Gabriel Gomez had already taken the lead. The Brazilian for the German AS Racing team raced away to take his maiden win of the year from Olivieri of RSGP, with young Colombian rookie Salim Hanna just passing Powell on the last lap of the race for 3rd place. It was not the finish anybody expected, but from a neutral sporting viewpoint, it certainly injected fight back into the championship. Kin still leads though, 29 points ahead of Weldon. Gomez now moves to 3rd in the series, ahead of Max Popov, who was again impressive for Van Amersfoort Racing, with Salim Hanna the top rookie and 5th overall. The next round is at the home of the Italian Formula 1 Grand Prix. The Monza race, held slightly earlier this year on the first weekend of summer, June 21st and 22nd. We'll see you then.